Hello, hello, hello. We are back second day in a row. This won't be a very common thing, but at the very least, we'll have fun. We'll have fun with this. Which one was I using? Oh, okay. It was that one. Alright. So, I want to get through some of the other endings before we go into the new content. Maybe try beat that achievement that got us stuck yesterday. Hello. Hello, crows. I know there's a new intro with the time. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. They're friends! Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Okay, keep that in mind because that is 9. There's our actual 9, but what else is there? Alright, cool, there's like 3 ways to do it. Yeah. Roman numerals. Please adjust the timer until you stop adjusting the timer. Or the slider. Am I gonna do it here? Oh wait, this is because he said he wanted to give me more sliders. That's right. Which of the 2 made-up words below is most appealing to you? Akuboinkle or Scrimtush? God, they're both good. Whichever one I pick, needs to be said in the stream at least once. I'm gonna go with Akuboinkle. Please don't adjust the slider. Alright. Absolutely. Do you know what time it is right now? I do. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yeah, I think so. What is time, anyway? Time is a man-made structure to enforce suffering on everyone. So, yes. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? I mean, depends on what the next questions are. Help. Of course I'll help you. Will you come back to visit me? Of course. Absolutely. You're one of my friends. Sure, my friends come and stab me in the back. Like Atlas. But I'll come back for you. Timer slider guy. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, of every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well, good. He's happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Or maybe
Something was very clearly wrong.
maybe he's just isolated all the time and hallucinated everything.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. So I'm gonna try that achievement I got stuck on yesterday. Because I figured out where...
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The narrator and I are fighting over narrative control.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Mm-hmm.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Well, that one.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Hustle and
I want to see
bustle.
commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. I know where that is. I think it's that one. 20 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
A few times is incredibly vague. I'll take it.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. That should be back with 417. Speedrun strats. So right there, that is where door 16 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yeah! Back to it! It did say 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yeah.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Let's go!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Absolutely, I will.
Yes, this is great.
I am the king.
You're all on the line, Stanley. I like
I am
that.
the king.
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay, so this is where I need to progress a little further, because that door is 416, but it is open to new content. So we need to actually progress a little.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I absolutely did.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm doing this all for you, man. Okay, so I need to step in and step out quickly. Step in and out. In and out. Okay. Must be that one.
Stepping into
There we go. There we go. Got it. We do the hokey pokey and we turn ourselves around. That's what it's all about. "94 bottles of beer on the wall, 94 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 93 bottles of beer on the wall, 93 bottles of beer on the wall, 93 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 92 bottles of beer on the wall."
We've almost...
Oh God!
Now the copy machine do that one again.
Yes! Had to break the game for you for this, bud.
Finish it up, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I think we're gonna take this opportunity to talk a little bit about, I don't know, the weather. It's pollen season. So allergies are acting up. It's been getting warmer. I've been able to ride my bike a little bit more. Get a little exercise in.
Yes! We did it!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I was thinking that I've done this before. So we got a new open door. I believe that leads to a new ending. You are now leaving. Beep boop. Okay. That door's not open for me. Let's go to the escape pod. Whatever the heck that means. It's in 760, right? Yeah, that's what the bottom says. It's so dark, I can't see. But Slider Man wanted me to do this. I'm doing it for you, Slider Man. Love you, Slider Man. The narrator just does not know what I'm doing anymore. He's been awfully silent. Yeesh. Narrator, why are you so quiet? Do you just not know what's going on either? Don't worry, me either. Alright, escape pod launch bay. Escape. Loading screen? Oh, okay. This is a path. I can see it by the barely visible walls. Hello? Was that supposed to happen? I don't know. And then I believe I just used his computer. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Oh, climb the stairs. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go to the meeting room because I missed a memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I absolutely did.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So wait, was that the ending? That was anticlimactic.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
No, that
to
can't
his
be the
boss's
ending.
office.
Just a fade to black. How did we get this before? How did I get this before?
Stepping in.
There we go. Alright. Let's try that again. Make sure I didn't actually miss the real ending. Because that can't be the ending. Just a black screen. With the silent narrator. I went and climbed the stairs. And then, like, nothing happened. I don't know if that's actually how the thing ends. Going back to the office. Going back to the office. "92 bottles of beer on the wall, 92 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. 90 bottles of beer on the wall." What is that rhythm? 90 bottles of beer on the wall, 90 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. 89 bottles of beer on the wall, 89 bottles of beer on the wall, 89 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. 88 bottles of beer on the wall. We're almost there. 88 bottles of beer on the wall, 88 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 87 bottles of beer on the wall. God, that's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister. But we're here. So escape. Walk forward. Maybe I just didn't walk far enough, maybe? Is that actually the end? Well, here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley
Forever.
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the
Time
one thing he knew for sure,
is
beyond
still.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Time is an illusion.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here it comes. I think that was the ending. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Next
Stanley decided to go to the
ending.
meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? I'm gonna try and actually freaking speedrun this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No stalling.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping
Oh,
he'd
my
come
thumb
into
is
a
slipping
staircase,
off.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
My thumb is slipping off of the joystick.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his trance. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Why didn't you just open the door for me, Mr. Narrator?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I sure did. Oh, door wasn't even open. Loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
His
Why did he
chorb.
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Clank, 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 clank.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I sure did. For I am the Stanley now.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
Speed
with
run.
television screens.
I
What
only have
horrible
4 minutes,
secret
22
this
seconds
place
to do
held?
this.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Only have a limited amount of time to do this.
Now the monitors jumped
Camera.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of
Let's
them,
go, let's go, let's go.
eternally monitored in this place.
Let's
Forever
go.
meant nothing.
Let's go.
This mind control facility.
Come on,
it was
come
too
on, come on.
horrible to believe it
Come
couldn't
on.
be true. Had Stanley really
Come
been under
on.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Okay, there's the
emotions had
elevator.
been manipulated to
Ah!
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I'm totally
Wasn't
tuning out
it?
the narrator at
Was
this
it even
point.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
I'm just
blind to the
totally
world?
tuning him out right now. Alright,
But he
through
was
here.
aloof, the heart of the operation.
Do not
Controls
get
labeled
distracted.
with emotions, happy
Ugh.
or sad or
I have a
content,
cat sniffing my
walking,
ankle.
Eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this bed.
Hang on 1
As the
second.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
There we go. Did I get it? That's what I want to know.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Is it over? Yes, it is. My
He had
controller
won.
is a
He
buzzin'.
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Let's
Freedom
go.
was mere moments away. And yet,
Hi.
Even as the immense
Come on.
door slowly opened,
Good girl.
Stanley reflected on how many
Got
puzzles
lap
truly
cat
had
now.
been solved.
You can't see it, but I've got lap cat.
Gone. How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Staring
As
forever.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
No, I'm looking for an
Perhaps his goal had
achievement.
not been to understand, but to let go.
I'm trying to
No
get an
longer would
achievement,
anyone
man.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
I mean, the game is telling me to get the achievement.
It will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Come on, come on, come
It
on.
was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Oh,
Stanley stepped through the open door.
let's go. There we go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Alright,
The feeling of liberation.
did that work?
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
The lap cat
This
is now
was
a desk
exactly the way,
cat.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Am I happy, though? Did I do it? I lost a couple seconds with the code. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Nope. Alright, speed run.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Stanley.
Stanley came to a set of
You
two
nihilist.
open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Into the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Stanley
Feeling a
cheered.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
I think we're back. I didn't even see it cut out. That's no fun. Alright, we got the time skip. If I need to, I will put a timer up here. Just to keep track.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Do.
The lights rose on an enormous
Let's go, let's go,
room
let's
packed with
go.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Alright, camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally
Woo!
monitored in this place.
Here we go.
Meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Really,
true.
cat?
Had Stanley really
She's
been
gotten
under
comfortable
someone's
on top
control
of my
all this
hand.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Man,
His
let's
own
go, let's
life
go.
In someone else's control?
Let's go.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Speedy
Had
fast.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Speedy fast.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
I don't
And
know
as
at
the
what
cold
point I get the
reality of
achievo.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never
I hope that did it. I hope that did this. I don't know how much time that was.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I hope it's over.
won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And
Hey
yet,
man, can you open that a
even
little
as the immense
little
door
quicker?
slowly opened,
Please?
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not
Let's
knowledge
go.
or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would
Let's
anyone
go
tell him what to
already.
do, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Let's go. Come on. Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
There
his
we go.
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Am I happy? Am I truly happy in this world of eternal darkness? I don't think I'm happy. I don't think I'm happy. Alright, whatever.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on,
Okay.
he would never be alone ever again.
Alright. Broom closet ending.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Ooh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Did I miss the broom closet? I think I might have missed the broom closet. I take my eyes off it for 5 seconds.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered
What's the
possibility
quickest
of
ending
fixing
from
his
here?
boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive
Yeah, I will.
economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Oh, good.
Were they
Okay.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
This dream.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go
Why
back
are
to
the
my
rooms
boring
not-
real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy
The room's
this while
not
I'm still
repeating.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Now I'm floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
It
And
was
Stanley
so much
marveled that he
fun.
had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's
All right.
describing my thoughts.
Alright. Alright. This is getting nowhere. This is getting me nowheres. Okay. Broom closet. Come on, Defon. Pay attention. Broom closet.
Mean. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Broom closet. We'll get to the new content later. I want to unlock as many... What the heck? What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
Broom closet. Broom closet. Where are you?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
There
decided
you
to
are.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Haha!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. So he turned around and got back on track.
Nope. Nope, we are not doing that. Thank you.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of beer.
Standing there doing sweet FA.
Maybe I shouldn't sing while the narrator's talking.
Are you really still in the broom?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
To annoy you.
Offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Haha.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yeah.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
We're really irritating the narrator now.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Sure ain't.
Maybe when you go and talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
My favorite.
Friends find this concerning.
We gotta wait for the narrator to...
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey, those are fighting words.
Job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
That's fighting words right there.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yeah, I am, but you don't need to... You don't need to spread my business around like that, narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
No, I'm fine.
And collapsed in front of your screen.
I'm fine.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that
Spin.
your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Spin.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be
Hello.
nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Yes, I am.
Fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
Do, do, do,
vulnerabilities.
do, do.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics.
I think that's it.
And filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I did. I am in the hallway.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm a
We're just waiting here in the broom closet, man. We're just in the friggin' broom closet, man. Alright, if he doesn't talk within the next minute or so. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think that was it. Oh, there we are.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, thank you. I can speedrun this now. Not. Let's finish this, because that ain't an ending. I guess that was an ending. It's considered the broom closet ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No. Don't know if there are any more endings here. Alright, this is gonna be a lot of restarting. Number 419.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Now. Begin the game again. $4.23.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Yeah. Hello. Alright, and reset. And now we go further into the story.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
This is my office, forevermore, eternally.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, boss. You're the boss, boss.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It wants me to click the computer outside, so that one. Okay. Awaiting another input, and let's go. Activate computer 434 in the office adjoining Stanley's. Okay. What does adjoining mean? 434.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone.
Oh.
Finally. This is great.
I was looking for...
This is what I've wanted all along.
I was looking
got
for...
what I wanted.
I was looking for a door. I don't know why. I was looking for the door. And one more. One more computer. Alright. Let's see. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, okay. I'm in heaven. I'm gonna push all the buttons. Can I even get those at the top? It's just heaven to me. I could press anything with no consequences. Beep, 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 beep. I guess I can't push all the buttons. This isn't heaven. This is hell. The buttons reset. Alright, heaven's boring. Let's go. I already did that one. I already did that one. Alright. Cool. I know we did the absolute wrong thing
What could it mean?
last time.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Bet.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bet.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I ain't. No, I ain't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna be in this
Stanley, I
warehouse a
think we've
lot.
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
Eee.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh!
That's her, Stanley.
Ring, ring.
You need to be...
Ring, ring. Because I unplugged it last night. I unplugged the dang thing. Hmm?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, come on. Do you actually think you had a loving wife?
My
Who
wife.
commit their life to you?
My
I'm
wife.
to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
It's
Come
my
on,
wife.
let me show you what's really going on here.
Sure. My beautiful wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427 plus X on my controller. Sure.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
I'm here for you,
nature of
sweetie.
his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel
Give my
sorry
wife some
for him,
kisses.
except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, there's TV in here.
And so he began to
Wait.
fantasize about his own job.
Where's my
First, he
TV?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
The boys!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and
The
that he
boys!
could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Oh no. No. Wrong button.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to
Making
fill it with
dinner.
many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yeah. Let's tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Honey, I just got something to say. I love you.
There is no answer.
Ah, where'd she go?
Possibly be. In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay. Let's go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
Where?
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Hi!
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Yeah.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror then. I'm questioning nothing.
I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see.
Why are you talking to yourself
And I
about
tried
this?
again, and Stanley
Please die!
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed the button. And I tried.
I'm dead. Can't see me, but I'm dead. The occuboinkle got me. The occuboinkle. It got me. Alright. Next.
Stanley thought to himself, am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that
Next.
possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
That door is so very tempting. Okay.
When Stanley came to
Let's
a
go
set of
to
open
the
doors, this was
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
So we want to go
I'm not
over
sure really.
there. But I
I
can't
realize
jump.
investing your trust in someone
So-
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but
What
you.
I gotta do is
all this time.
take a leap of faith.
Really?
Haha!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Zero.
convinced I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Sure, narrator.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
How do you speak in red?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You
What
want to
is
find
out
out
like-
what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even
I mean,
finished building this section of the map.
this is
because you were never
something.
supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Jumping.
Well, you've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I want
Tell you what,
jumping.
take a stab in the dark
That's
at
what
your
I want.
design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
There we go.
Already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
So that leads to the art ending. But I don't want to. I'll at least show what it is, but this is not an ending I want to do.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion?
Well, I mean, I'm
Any
talking.
level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh! Worldwide leaderboard. Heh, yes. Where am I? You. This is me. My Stanley Parable career. Why not ask some friends for help? Here, our friends list empty. Hey, viewers, can I get some help here? Can I? Alright.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
What I need... Oh, there it is. What I apparently need is to, learn how to play this game, I guess? I don't
I
know.
forgot I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Okay.
Now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Okay.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. This is the part.
He crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Literal 4 hours.
Of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
4 hours. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
You heartless monster. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter,
No.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the
All right.
experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're welcome.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Sure.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright. What are we doing now? Huh.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Oh, I like this.
What is our motivation?
We're a camp counselor.
But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Oh, is that
Perhaps
what
for
this
some
is?
sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Yeah.
So far, I love everything about this
Can I
game,
have that?
Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Can I have that?
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What's Firewatch? What is Firewatch? I do not know. This is our camp tower. This is just our camp tower. Is it a good game? I've never heard of it.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What's up? What's up, narrator? What's up? You gonna follow this path?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. Big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
No, we're still in the woods.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No, get me out. No, don't turn me off. Don't turn me off.
I think
No,
this
I'm running.
would be
I'm
just
running.
the thing.
Don't turn me. Ooh.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly
Is
what
this
I
a
had in
sports
mind.
game?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah? So, what you're doing is challenging me.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
It's sports
Stanley,
ball.
I think
It's not Rocket League, it's sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where's my ball? Where is it? Oh, there it is. We're having fun here. Boom.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
This is
it
fun,
because of
actually.
my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Goal.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw renewable pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Why are you talking to me about your
sports
balls?
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes,
Snowman.
that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery
Oh,
shop.
me too, narrator.
More.
This is actually really fun.
More
Bonk.
balls.
I like this. This is so much fun. Let's do it.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yes.
Having fun?
Yes, so much.
New video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No, don't turn me off again.
Your little fun comes to an end. This is
Aw.
my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
Okay.
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Alright. So, what do I do? What do I do? What is there to explore? There is that. Oh. Can't jump. Can't jump. Oh, okay. Whee! Ooh, what's this room?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Where's my illusion of choice? Where's my illusion of choice, narrator? Are you not giving me any illusion of choice? Are you... He just doesn't want to talk to me anymore, I guess. We got more beer. 87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of... Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I'm never happy.
He's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Nope.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Yeah.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Do I have to Oh, there we go. Okay. Restart it for me. Alright, back to the office. Now that I haven't had fun anymore.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was
Speed
mistaken.
running through the office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to
87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 86 bottles of beer on the wall. 86 bottles of beer on the wall. 86 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 85 bottles of beer on the wall. 85. There we go.
Ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Well, you gave this to me. There we go. Why did that take multiple button presses? Back to this spooky darkness. These loading screens, man.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
I sure didn't.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Oh, you're not even giving me the illusion of choice anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
The right, my mistake.
That made me jump.
No, Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I'll
What
wait.
was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Absolutely.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay,
Up,
okay, yes.
up, down,
I've
down,
got it now.
left,
This
right,
story
left,
is
right,
absolutely,
B, A, start.
definitely this way.
Let's go. Hi, that's ominous. That is ominous. I'm not gonna get hit by a car.
No.
Oh,
No.
hello.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No,
Okay. We just
no,
get back to
no, I'm not doing.
kidding. It's all rubbish now. The whole
Pirate.
story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright. That is the confusion ending. And I just did the games ending. I did the not Stanley ending. Oh. Oh, okay.
All of his code
I got
was
mixed
wrong.
up on endings.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I'm not... Huh? Where's my new content?
When Stanley...
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over.
Too many choices.
Everything should be... Well, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I didn't do anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
So many choices. There's so many choices. Oh my god. So many choices. Where's the story? 84 bottles of beer on the wall. 84 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 83 bottles of beer on the wall. 83 bottles of beer on the
I'll
wall.
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been
83
on. I can
bottles of
promise you
beer.
there
Take one down,
definitely
pass it
was a
around.
story
82
here
bottles of
before.
beer on the wall.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's gotta
Are
be
you
better
not
than this.
entertained?
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, I didn't. Okay, I think he restarted it for us. We'll know it's the right ending if the new content door is open.
All of his
Oh.
What could it mean?
No,
Stanley
that's
decided
not
to
different
go
at
to the
all.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It all looks normal. Oh, nope. Nope. Not the right door. Not the right. No choice.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
There's no
possible the story
choice.
is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I went from too many choices to not enough choices. What even? We're going back. We're
I knew we'd missed something.
hello.
Story. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, wait. Never
Oh.
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Let's retrace our steps. Hello. I don't remember this.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
I have no
Is
memory
this
of
the
this
story?
place.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Do you remember, Stanley?
sure do. It
Well,
was
you
an
know what?
office.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win.
Yeah!
Congratulations.
Yay, I won!
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really
Bye.
paid off. So,
Sleep
good
well.
job.
Have good dreams.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Alright, so we'll know if this is the true end of the ending. Again, if the new content door is not open. Oh!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Absolutely, let's go. I wasn't able to go to this room before. This is not right. This is not the right place.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Are you
Onward,
sure?
Stanley, to destiny.
Are you sure?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Okay.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going.
Around
You know what?
here.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, let's have some music. I think we're getting close. This is awesome music. Narrator has good taste. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
What fern? This one?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'll take a picture of the freaking fern. Take a dang picture of the fern. If that'll make you happy. Where is... Ah. Alright. Let's take a picture of this fern. Oh. Oh. Didn't work. It did not work. Oh wait. Yeah, it did. What the heck? Technology, you have failed me again. Take a picture of the fern. Alright. We got it. Now, let's go. Da 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 da
Wait,
da da.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? No. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Well,
after everything we've been through,
this is where the story is.
can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
This is where the story is. Don't blame the line. That's an integral part of the story. Let's go.
You know what, Stanley?
Ah!
I say forget What's it ever done for us?
led us to the story.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Right.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Sounds perfectly doable.
I like the
Why
sound
don't
of
we
that,
start
narrator.
wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, 437's open.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Back
Just me and
rooms.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Too wild. Use your imagination.
Cowboys.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I find my true calling as a cowboy. Stealing gold, stealing hearts.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay, I'm looking away disrespectfully at the line. So, since I'm a cowboy now, what should my horse be named? Buttercup?
Ah, a choice.
A choice!
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay,
Just
take your
walk
time.
in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to
Whee!
lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reversal door leading here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted.
I'm not even looking.
door's origin.
I'm not even
So
paying
starting
attention. I'm
from the
having too
right,
much fun.
let's ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? Since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Yeah.
Come, Stanley.
Oh!
Our destiny.
Yeah, let's go.
awaits.
Let's go. Huh?
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
I wonder if that timer's accurate.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't.
That's
do
right.
it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
That's right. Let's.
And the
Oh!
timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Hmm?
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way.
Both doors led to the same place. There was no choice.
We're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is
Let's
about
go in
the
that
journey
chair.
and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime,
Oh god. Oh god, that was loud. That was loud and right in my ear. Too loud. Alright, let's see if this is truly
all of its
an
code
ending.
What could it mean? Stanley decided
Looks
to go to the meeting.
normal.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes! Okay, we're out of the ending. We are out of the ending. Okay. Already did that one. Alright, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Sure did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love the employee lounge.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, well, look who's got the Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below.
Let's do
You
that.
know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I'm gonna make it. Whee!
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
He did this on purpose, you know. He did this on purpose. On porpoise. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have missed a memo. It's called that new content door is calling my name.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
Speed
room. Stanley
run.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Speed
he wanted to
run,
stop by the
confusion
employee lounge
ending.
first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way, but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right. This is another catwalk.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this while.
There we go.
Really? I was in the middle
Whew.
of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yeah.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Yeah, let's see something beautiful.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I absolutely did.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Yeah.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Yeah.
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
It really is.
I wanted to stop.
Why am I going in circles?
We would both be so much happier.
This is all
if
just
we
right turns.
Stopped. And I think
This
what
is
I
all
think
just
is the
right
solution.
turns.
Here, let me show you.
Huh? Oh, cool. Cool. Extra door. Secret door. Secret door.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Are there invisible walls here? I don't know if I want to test that. Oh, that's pretty!
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment, with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Me too. Me too, narrator. Let's admire this beauty just for a moment. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. That's so beautiful. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're coalescing into something. What are you doing, blue lights? Oh! Now we got some green lights. Looks like lime. Looks like it is limes. Floating, glowing limes. friends.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Following the story, man.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I really don't want to do it. God, you're making me actually...
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I can't do anything else. You've blocked the story off from me. We can't have our Cowboys story. We won't have Buttercup. We won't be stealing gold, stealing hearts. I'm sorry, I can't live anymore.
No!
What?
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I would love to,
No.
but you've broken my heart.
What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because you wouldn't let me have any choice. I had no freedom. Even this was of your creation. I can't live with myself.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Alright, fine. I really, really want to go back to the other room.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Beautiful. Oh. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. It's so pretty. I just can't handle seeing the beauty of all that. Just can't handle it. The beauty. It's too much for me.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my
I like your game.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No.
I'm getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
See, you're telling me my choices don't matter. You tell me my choices don't matter like this. I don't think that's very fair to me, honestly. I know we both want to play this game, but you're just taking away choices and telling me they don't mean anything. So...
Is it over?
Huh?
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That was painful. That was painful. That was really painful.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
I do
This
have
is great.
one thing that I want to check.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I got what I wanted.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did. And I blasted my way through it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh, no. No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, I'm done. I just want to get a kick out of that.
Into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Here we are.
Here's the door. Just go.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gentleman. Go down the elevator. So this next ending, after I finish this ending, I will need to do 2 times. maybe 2 times.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to go through this part right now. Just because, it's very long and there's nothing else past here. Alright, I did that one. 434. Hello? Hello?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you.
You got it.
Pleasant day.
You got it.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
He bamboozled me.
The game for its insightful and witty commentary.
Yeah.
The nature of video game structure.
Yeah.
And its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think?
What do I
Isn't this
think?
a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah, it is.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
All this white void
Okay,
nothing.
I'm over it.
Yeah, me
What
too.
do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah,
No?
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop?
I'll find out in
Do
a
you
minute.
think it would have been particularly different?
Probably would just thrown
Taken
it.
the same idea, but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer.
I mean,
Perhaps you never
me in
would have
another
thought it
alternate
if I hadn't
universe.
brought up the issue in
Hit
the
yes.
first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Yeah.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
Yeah.
What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
No.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Dang.
Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Alright. One more. So we can pick yes. And yes, he is right about me picking alternate endings just to hear all the dialogue. I do it for you.
All of his co-workers
I did it for
were gone.
you.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are they out here?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Finger guns.
Praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yeah.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
100%.
Take a minute just to drink it all in.
It is pretty unique.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this
Oh.
game yet?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want.
Really?
Like right now. You could have done it just then.
Nope.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
Nope.
Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Nope.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
You give me good
There once
music.
was a man named
Oh.
Stanley.
Limerick.
People considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Oh.
Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong, and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
It snaps. If he doesn't say anything within the next minute, I will restart. This music's pretty nice, at least. It's not very miserable. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's very calming. Really is. Alright, I'm bored. So, now is the time for the new content. I am not doing the art ending. 4 hours. I will not make you sit through 4 hours of literally nothing.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, thank you for the raid.
Oh, new content.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Hi, everyone. We're going into the new content now. You came in at a perfect time. Oh. Ooh. Hi. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success,
Good. That's good to hear.
expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that
Do I have to go through this
expands the
every
world of the
time?
Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what
Do I have
thrilling new
to
adventures await in
start
the
here and
Stanley
watch
Parable
this every
Ultra
time?
Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah. Alright. I will not look up a guide for this.
Okay, so far it's an
Oh,
elevator.
this is an elevator.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I am going to follow the narrator exactly.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or,
Where's the
there
button?
go.
Oh, there we go.
Right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah. Drum roll.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if
Yeah. What the heck?
Okay, let's see
Oh,
the content.
content.
Give me the content, Stanley.
The content. There it is. It's this way. The jump
Right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
But I can't jump. Are you serious? I can jump! I can jump! Oh my god! Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Oh my god! Oh, this is incredible! This is the happiest day of my life! Jumping, finally! They finally undisabled it. Oh. 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 It's over.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, let's see something else.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
I
just
mean,
elevators and
jumping I've never been able to do before.
content. If this is new
This is
content,
all new for me.
do the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Yeah,
There,
let's
I
do
can
it.
Counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
Yeah, let's do it.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new
Let's do it.
content. And oh wait. There's
Okay.
more. Very good.
Yeah, let's go.
I knew there had to be something else.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Alright, narrator, let's hold hands and get ready.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Stanley.
Really?
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
How
What
do I
quality
get
assurance
that one?
department signed off on this?
How do I
It's
get
my
that
fault,
one?
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never
Yeah.
have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't
Paid.
we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Yeah, let's do it.
Feel safe, friend.
Let's go. Now, I really hope I don't have to do that whole introduction every time. Okay, cool. Cool. I have an office in here. That's convenient. Alright. Can't open that door.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
No, I'm not
To show
sus.
you something.
No, you're not tricking me. You're not tricking me.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
No, you're sus, dude. You're pretty sus.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Finish as normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I went in there one too many times. Alright.
Going to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
I think this is just... Here's how you go back to the main game. So, I want new content, not content I've already done 15 times. Will this start me off? Yes, okay. Alright, narrator.
Stanley, come over here.
What is that?
In the vent. I want
Sunset.
to show you something.
Yeah, let's see. Are you gonna show me my doom? There it is. It's my doom. Yay. Woo! Loading screen. It's a loading screen.
Okay, you remember remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be,
Mm-hmm.
but it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers
Ooh.
won't find it. Just our little secret.
Ooh.
Take a look.
Let's see. Oh,
I call it the Memory Zone.
memory
It's where I've
zone.
been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak
Oh.
experiences of my life whenever I want.
It's beautiful.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Do I get to play Stanley Parable in Stanley Parable? Oh
You
my
see,
god.
Doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was solid with a cheap Nintendo Switch port? Remember back in October of 2013?
That's the Steam
when the game
page.
originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Audience award. Wonder. Oh wait, yeah, this game actually won that. Well, the original. What is this? I don't know what that is. I guess he stole something. Can I get one of these postcards, man? I was about to say it's not 2013 right now, but then I realized 2013. He just has his clock stopped at the year. Aww. Did this game, like, actually come out in a physical version? That's what I want to know. Dale. Demonstration. I want to... Can I play inside the game? Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Alright. So, I do actually have the game. Let's see if it's been 5 years since I played it. There you are. Alright. I'm going to let that install. And then once it's back, I'll see if I get the achievement. Because I have gone outside. I've become a more mature person since the last time I played. Once it launches... I'll see if I actually get the achievement. Los Fonateros times. Woo! Oh, this is beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives
It's in the middle.
and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now
All of them.
it's nothing.
What?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk, Martin. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I at least experienced the game. I at least experienced the game before I came in here. Alright. You'll give me no choices. The original remake. Oh! What's this all? What's this then? See, I'm wondering if that's actually a real cover for the game. I can't go through there.
Here's another moving passage.
Oh, here we go.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable,
It's at the bottom.
surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need
It was
new
perfect
content.
as is.
All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Nintendo Switch. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Yeah. This is wonderful. I can't get through there. How do you expect me to get through there? Huh?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
I can't.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I can't get in there. Hello? Carpet textures. Source. Hello? Am I missing something? I want to go into the serious room. Oh, that door's open. Alright, cool.
Hang on.
Hmm?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Well, you
What's
shouldn't
this?
need
What's
to.
down here?
What's all this then?
Oh no, oh god, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online
Steam.
storefront for computer games.
Heh.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely
Steam.
these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I hope so. Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating
Bug
than
Olivia.
entertaining.
How dare you?
Funny.
Bug Olivia. Ah!
I'm going to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound...
See, there's a recommended.
that I can't
You don't
even
have to try and
imagine
kill me with the bad review from Bug Olivia. Doesn't matter. Okay. What's up here? Can't get up there. Woo. I'm still keeping an eye on that download. We'll see if we can get that achievement. Ooh, thunder. See, there's another good review. They didn't all think it was bad.
Okay, let's see what
Noodle
this
shop.
Well, the idea for the game is good. For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Sometimes.
Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Sometimes, man.
This is actually quite shocking for me.
What?
I always, well,
How?
to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't
Really?
believe how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I would say it did.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Peachy.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
There's another good one.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable
Come on,
isn't
Noodle
quite
Chef
as
is just
stellar
being
as I
rude.
remembered.
I mean, it must say something that I went through the original game and am downloading the old game to get the Don't Play for 5 Years achievement. They boosted it up to 10 years this year, so maybe I'll do that. I'll be almost 40 then. Oh, here? Oh no.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. Only too preachy then. Then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if
Don't
it
do
means
it.
we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
I think
Yes,
he's going
a skip
crazy.
button we shall have.
I think he's going crazy.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for.
It's
and
not
I'm
what I
very
asked
proud
for.
to deliver. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up.
No.
Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it goes
I don't have my
like this.
controller in my
The
hands.
story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
Are you
Logic
okay?
of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible.
Are you
In fact,
okay?
It went on for nearly 10,000 years.
I want to
Just
see.
yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say the story and the choices.
Is it a loop?
And therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see,
Fine.
blah, 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 blah. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
A manifesto sounds right for the situation.
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been?
Right.
Making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought?
Yeah,
Or
choices
rather,
matter.
do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite. You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making
I'm
them.
not making any choices right now, man.
I was leaning towards
Manifesto is good.
I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone?
Yeah, it does. That's why I agree with it.
Rich with ambition and history.
Manifesto.
History, if you will. Now
Manifesto.
you've got me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate,
Occupy
we're gonna be here
Winkle.
all day. Okay, look, I have a method for
Scrumtush.
situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other. In which case, the word I am not sick of shall be the victor.
Yeah, let's
It is
play.
an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley.
Yeah.
It rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right.
What do you think the guy who recorded these lines?
Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto.
Dude,
Treatise.
what do you think the guy who actually recorded these lines was
Treatise.
thinking when he actually recorded all this?
Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise.
Okay, within the next minute,
Treatise.
if he doesn't get tired of one of the words,
Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto.
then I will press the skip button.
Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise.
Alright, I'm bored.
Treatise. Oh, well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
So?
that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a faultless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
Yep.
I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether
Cookie
they'll edit
9?
the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording.
I mean, Cookie 9, we didn't read any of the reviews from them.
Change their review in the first place.
I don't know either.
They should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works.
Imagine me shrugging.
Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Right?
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review merely because of this very situation. Yes,
Sure.
I think that's quite likely.
Yeah, most likely.
Perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review,
Well, then,
so that the feature is not likely.
I mean, that's just not fair to anyone.
I would even
except
be
for
okay
Cookie
with
9.
pressurized gas altering this particular review so that it reads as something more benefit. From the ashes of depravity rises the
I was going to
phoenix of
talk there.
How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all
Okay, it's almost
time.
done downloading.
The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever
I see it.
etched in
It's
stone,
almost
for
ready.
the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption.
I am
You
always
may
beyond
change,
redemption.
and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley
Almost
Parable
done.
Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest,
That's
most
beautiful, man.
ambitious visions
That's
for a
beautiful.
brighter
I'm
future.
wiping a tear away as we
Wow.
speak.
Now, Stanley, that's a review.
That is a
It's
review.
perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving.
Yeah.
Well, I have to read it again.
Oh,
It's simply too wonderful. I have to experience this just one more time.
got my controller.
From the ashes
Okay,
of
yep.
depravity
There's the
rises
loop.
the phoenix of
There's the
Okay,
loop.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Really?
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But I do suggest that we not press the button.
You got it, man.
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just, wait, how do we get out?
Yeah, the door's gone.
Door go. Wasn't there a door that led into this
There
room?
was. What the
I
heck?
do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Uh-oh, we're trapped.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I
Drop
don't
through the
think
ceiling?
One can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a
No.
window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A
The
sufficiently
skylight?
large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. Oh, I want this
Secret
right on the
tunnel.
door. Please step away from the skip button.
Yeah,
Go
no.
Anywhere other than the skip button.
Don't worry, I'm doing that.
There was before, wasn't
There was. Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Where'd it go?
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
I'll do that in a second, man. I'll do that in a second. I'm not sure where this is going to launch. Okay, there it is. Maybe? Let me just, I'll tab out. Hello? My computer is just jumping around. Hello? Alright. Let me put a new source. Game capture. Alright. I would think this counts as a game to capture. It doesn't? What the heck? Alright. Come on. I believe in you. Doesn't count as a game for some reason. Screen capture, maybe? Alright. It's gonna be a little wonky. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Window capture? It's been a while since I've had to do this. Please bear with me. Window capture. Window capture. Window capture. Hello? Hello, game? Where are you? This is not working as well as I wanted it. Give it one more try. 'Cause that 100% should be something. That should be a window. You know what? Yeah, let's remove that. Okay, and remove that. I apologize. I was just trying to do something funny. Like, how does this not count as a game? How does this not count? Oh, there we go. I was just impatient. Okay, let's begin. I did it. Go me. I was just being very impatient before.
This is the story of a man.
I am not skipping.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
So this is just the exact same thing, just
This is
lower
what the employee
graphics.
427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders he gave.
As though he had made exactly for this job.
Stanley
Was happy. Alright,
And then one day,
something very peculiar happened,
something that would
which
forever
ever changed Stanley. Something
Something
he would never quite forget.
He had
He
been
had
at
been
his
at the
desk
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
But as he came to his wits and regained his
senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought it was gonna pop up. I thought it was gonna pop up. Okay, okay. Jokes stopped being funny. Let's get back to what we were doing before. And what was that? What was I doing before? Let me adjust this. Adjust. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Woo! And let's resume the game, shall we? I'm just adjusting my window, because doing that, like, bonked my game out.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave?
Ah! Bonk.
I'm asking you to
Bonk.
work with me here.
Bonk.
We need a door.
Bonk.
We need a door of some kind.
Bonk.
I can work with any kind of door,
Bonk.
as long as it can open and
Bonk.
lead from one room to another.
Bonk.
I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please,
Oh.
please do not press the skip button.
Don't press the skip button. I gotcha.
And don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes. Good. I'll be right.
Face rig does not know how to handle that. Bonk. 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 And skip button.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Really?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Uh-oh.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those
Uh-oh.
doors 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley.
Nothing?
There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Then what do we
I
do?
can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
That's the only thing I can do, narrator.
I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me?
I mean,
I've never
Cookie
even
Nine
met
was not
Cookie 9.
either
I
one.
have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child.
I'm feasting off of his agony.
I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury.
I'm gonna send a raid once I'm done.
Pleases this one person who made a
And I will be finishing up soon.
What does such an impulse serve?
No purpose.
Whose benefit is this? And here I am now stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button. To become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone.
Look, if there was something else I could do,
All from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you, just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will.
I don't want to.
Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here.
I
And
don't
surely
want
you'll
to.
put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship.
No, I don't
Surely
want to
you'll
leave
not
you.
Be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh no, no, no! I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh my God! And it's all because of those reviews. those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie
Okay,
Nine's
it
opinion
looped.
matter so much? Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
How long?
Goodness, I have someone to talk to.
How long has it been?
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks.
2?
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak.
That's
And
so
you'd think that
sad.
that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, you saying nothing.
The fact that you have someone to actually,
It's exactly the same as
someone to actually perceive what you're saying,
already been
that's
doing. Me just
that's the
thought.
point.
But it isn't, Stanley.
If
It isn't the same
if
at
a
all.
tree
It isn't
falls
even
in the
close.
forest and no
Because
one's
I
around to
know
hear
you
it,
can't
does it
hear
still
me
make a
once you push
sound?
that button.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
See?
I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moved.
See, I came to
It was
that
the
conclusion
vessel I
first.
needed.
Ocuboinkle.
Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path.
I mean,
I'll burn
I
my story
mean,
to the
you
ground.
don't have to do that.
The thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me.
I hear you.
Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
You are real.
I'm not just a fiction.
You are real.
Scared of that all along. Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. But if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
So were you
I
just
can't be
like
taken by it, Stanley.
talking
I
to
can't
yourself
lose myself in the stretch of emptiness
for
between
2
you and me.
weeks?
When you press that button,
Agony.
you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us.
This is really sad.
Suspended in its unyielding quietness, I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
To just have someone to listen to.
I am a
You
being.
are real, narrator.
I am something.
You are.
Being listened to. I am
Come on.
being recognized.
I got a cat.
Emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction.
No.
I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything
I
at all. I feel
still want to
renewed.
try.
I feel
ram my
restored,
way
and
out
already
of the
I can
room.
sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart. To
Look,
think
I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. There is no way out of here.
Let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
It's you and me, man. It's you and me, narrator.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
How much?
so much time.
How
I
much?
stopped keeping track after
A year?
I was sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to
Oh,
undo
that's-
the past.
That is a fate worse than
And
death,
without
man.
suicide, what took its place is what I can
I
only
have no
describe as
mouth
the
and I
collapse
must
of
scream.
every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant.
I have no
In that
mouth and I
instant,
must
could see
scream.
myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich well.
Without someone to hear you, you don't have a voice. You don't have a mouth.
I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me.
Well,
It was
good.
unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
Yeah.
There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events.
This is
not if all
deep,
events
man.
existed in the same moment, and I felt free. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being.
Really?
I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines.
And I just
each
did
of them
nothing
simply a strand
for a year.
in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind.
Let's
And it is this sensation
start
that I
looking
have
for
been
another exit.
experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you
Mhm.
the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that
Yeah.
perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
I will say, though, it was your fault that you did this. You made this. What? You made your bed, now live in it. Oh, God. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hello? I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that beeping? Narrator. Narrator, I'm sorry. Narrator. Narrator. I take it all back.
I didn't understand the game was never meant to be fun. It was
Narrator.
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Narrator.
Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They
I'm here,
screamed,
I'm here.
They gnashed their teeth and said,
I'm here.
"Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So
Right.
here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, "Oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place," while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We
How
have
long were
all
you
of
in
this
there?
the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And
I will
then,
break the
because it
skip
was
button.
said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
Kick.
The most
Kick.
immediate
I wanna break it.
desires, every single thing demanded
wanna
by
break it.
every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes!
Yes.
It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
Yeah.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward towards
doesn't
the
even
cool
notice I'm
weakness
here.
inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find
he
the
doesn't even-
resounding emptiness
he doesn't
gazing
even
back
notice
with
me.
unyielding aggression. And
Narrator?
So because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly
How long were you-
captivating that
how
they
long was I
consume
frozen
all
for?
our attention, turn our heads completely
Enough
away
for him
from
to
the
go
bleak
crazy, I
in
guess.
effect. We have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they
He doesn't
present.
even notice
I'm not
me.
mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it.
Are you
I am
sure?
the calm
I'm
center
worried
of
about you.
reality around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something.
Hey,
Just jealous of me.
hey,
Yes,
hey,
this is cool.
oh,
They've been jealous of me this
oh,
whole time. They are marked
villain.
by fear and insecurity, and cannot
Villain
help but
ending.
attempt to tear me down. What a
No.
sad state of affairs.
No, 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 don't do this.
Now you can see it. You
Don't
can
do
taste
this.
the bitter
You're
resentment.
better than this,
And
narrator.
my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves that they couldn't
Cat.
help but leave a negative review on pressurized gas.
Is pressurized gas
Far
even
more about them
still a
than
thing
it
now?
ever said about me.
How long?
Perhaps the state of their
Please,
psychological
tell
being
me.
is in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state
Cat
they
is
sought
blocking
some
my
outlet
view.
through which to tear me down.
Well, I mean,
Yes, you
there's
can
not a
see,
whole lot
it's
to look
clearly
at.
why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amused. But they didn't understand the game was never
Okay.
meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Yep, that's a loop. Hello? Hello? Hello?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the
That's the
end,
thing it says on the loading screens.
is never the end, is
He's trapped, and we're trapped within his monologue. Yeah, there's a loop. He's not gonna say anything. Narrator? Narrator? I don't like this. What? What? How long has it been? Like 100 years? Sunlight. Ah, Fluffy. Eh. The cat that's on my desk in front of my screen has just put his little fluffy tail in my face. Alright, I don't think there's a way out there. We still gotta skip. Nature's reclaiming. I think the narrator... What happened here? Did the narrator... God, we must be 1,000 years in the future, maybe? If it had time for all that plant life to grow. Maybe if I go further, we'll loop back around. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone? I don't like this. Maybe we press the button. It'll loop us back around. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, we've reached the point of low battery. Oh. A way out. Hello? Memory lane. I gotta keep going forward. The narrator would have wanted it. I don't think he's with us anymore. But I gotta do it for him. What's this? This must be 10, 15, even 20,000 years in the future. Everything's gone. Am I the last human here? Am I the last one? Okay, and we died. Oh. My office. It's here. My office. It's here.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Narrator!
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Narrator! I missed you so much. Huh? New content? Narrator? Did you do this?
Oh, good. You noticed my...
You did!
Yes, I have something very exciting.
You looped back around. Yeah, let's go. Hello? Loading screens, man. These loading screens, though. Ooh. I do not have any memory of this place. No, wait. Yeah, I do. It's the elevator.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be.
Mm-hmm.
The original Stanley parable was a landmark.
Wait.
Any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Wait.
So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
2?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged
They
sequel.
did it.
An entirely new
He
experience,
did it.
built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. They could go in so
The
many
computer.
different directions.
That's a beautiful
This is
computer.
what fans have
Tiny
truly
keyboard,
been
though.
asking for.
Or maybe the keyboard's normal size and that monitor's just huge. Sequel. I'd love to taste the sequel, narrator. Oh yeah, I don't have any money.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you
Who's
think?
this?
Ultra Deluxe? What does it
Photos.
even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
This?
It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah, yeah. It can only go up from there. It can't go up from Ultra Deluxe. 2 doors. What's this? New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Yeah, yeah. I like this. Is it out yet? Is Stanley Parable 2 out yet? Oh. 2 of us.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down
Oh, okay. It's not out yet.
Stanley
It's just an
Parable 2
idea.
is going to be. But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I mean, you gotta program it. You gotta program everything. Somewhat. Oh? Oh, okay. Just 2s. Is it Tuesday? Nah, I already did Tuesday. Show floor? Sure! New features. Alright. I think narrator remembers that eternity. Whoa!
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
What will it actually say? I don't like this.
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Okay.
Of course, in the final game, this button will say your name.
Okay.
whatever name that is.
Whew.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I promise you'll love
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
here
sure
we
I'll
go.
love it.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I
Sleeping and
am
waking,
Jim.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
I'm Jim, and I can do anything. I can do anything I set my mind to.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
What? This button? Is this the button you want?
Yes!
It said my name.
What a thrill! What a rush!
It
That
said
was
my
you.
name.
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay. Alright, what are we doing?
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, because I'm Jim and I can do anything. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, nothing in there. Enjoy.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
I can't do
That
it.
would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
I mean, that's one way to do this, I guess. That's one way to do it. Not the way I would do. Can I get some merch, please? Can I get some merch, please? How much for this fine brain over here? How much? I want this I saw the new content shirt. Do you have it in a large? Do you have it in a large? Oh! New person. What's going on in here? No screenshots. Alright. Sure. I promise, no
Okay,
screenshots.
I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Yeah,
But
something
I'm
to bring out the
undecided on
color.
Get well someday and happy 12th birthday.
No.
Which would you go with?
No, I have an idea. I have an even better idea. Happy Tuesday, but instead of it being Tuesday, it's like the number 2 day. Like what I did for my Tuesday stream. Hello? Oh! I mean, I have my own suggestions. Do you not want to hear them? We could work together on this. Alright,
You know,
fine.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually
Oh,
really
that's a
wanted all along.
mood.
Get well someday it is.
That doesn't add any color to the office.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
You should have. The jump circle!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well.
I could have saved
I
those?
suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I could save those? Alright, what does that say? Jump, paw this map. Free achievement! Button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Merch, settings world champion. Stanley Parable reassurance. The bucket! The office decorations, epilogues, collectibles, an infinite hole, and an exit. Okay. So, first, where's the achievement? Where am I at? Okay, so we're looking for Q. Is that like out of bounds or something? Okay, there's the infinite hole. So. Okay, so if we go that way, that leads to the infinite hole. So that means this must lead to the free achievement.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, this is very awkward.
What's up?
I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to both the exhibits for the bucket and the collectibles. You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves both of them.
Really?
I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the collectibles and the bucket, okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
Yeah, get out of my hair. You're like a lice. Get out of my hair. Let's find that bucket. Where is the bucket? Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? No, I can't find them.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Where?
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Oh.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unlimited.
That's a good idea, man. Let's move closer. I think I'm still getting closer. Am I truly getting closer? Let's go get closer. There it is. It's so beautiful. I did it. I got one. So there's 6 of them.
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
You sure about that? Oh, okay. So I went totally the wrong way for that.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Is it like not out then? Hello? Is there like a button I need to push or? I guess you haven't finished that then. That's fine. Oh no! My Joy-Con! Anything but the Joy-Con. I'll keep going until it dies.
What else? What other exhibits have
The
you
bucket.
seen yet?
Bucket. I haven't seen the infinite hole. Okay, I went to the jump circle and map. Free achievement, button, settings, world champion. Where's that? Yeah! Is that over here? No screenshots. Absolutely. Huh. Oh. I wouldn't want to play the other art experience. Hello?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Maybe.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, Well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. You got all sorts of things for me to play with right now, don't you? You're very smart. You're a very smart narrator. Ah, there it is. I, again, totally went the wrong way. Shh. Alright, I can't be the settings world champion. Yes. Where else do we need to go? There's collectibles. We already went there. Merch. Where's the reassurance bucket? Okay. Alright. So I'm guessing, do I need to go down the stairs or up the stairs? I want to know what the reassurance bucket is. Is that, yeah, that's the infinite hole. Wait. Oh, okay. Right, where's the bucket? I don't think your map is very accurate. Unless this is it. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, is it up there?
A common complaint of the Stanley parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley parable reassurance bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Affirmation bucket.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
You know what?
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Oh.
To be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes! I did it!
Can you feel it? The glow
I
of
feel so
comfort,
powerful.
even in the face of crushing despair,
Wait.
must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
I am in the
I
bucket.
do believe the bucket gives you an air of charisma as well. I think just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Yeah,
The benefits of the
I hope
bucket
so.
go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley parable too.
So are you gonna let me leave? Yeah. Okay. I'm in the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
I mean, I'm enjoying myself
An award if it
a
isn't
lot. I am enjoying myself thoroughly. Alright, where's the way out? I know I got collectibles. Oh, infinite hole. Let's go in there. Yeah. What's the infinite? Whoa. What's that? This is a place you could just get lost in forever. And ever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Just a loop. Alright, where's the infinite hole? Where is the infinite hole? Just keeps going. Do I go in here? No, I can't. Okay. Got it. That's just lighting effects.
Stanley, Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
So I have to, is what you're saying, man. I have to go into the hole. What secrets await me in the hole?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Teleport button. You thought of everything.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Sure.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Yeah. Let's see him. Let's see him. Hello? Oh. Can't get through there because I can't jump. The jump circle. The jump circle is not here. Alright. Now let's find that place we were at before that the game told me Nunya. Well, the narrator told me Nunya. Is that right here? Is it around that side? E. Okay. We're close. Alright. There it is. What is this? Hello? Bonk. Okay, there's that. Is this where I go? Oh no, that's just the button that says my name, because I am Jim and I can do anything. Oh, nope. Was it through here, or where was I when I found it? Where was I? I'm lost. Narrator. Narrator. I'm having trouble with your directions. Narrator. How do I get to the exit? Oh, okay. There's stairs right there. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. I just gotta capture this for posterity's sake. Alright, yep, I got it. There's so much red. There's so much red. No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
I really like what you've got.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
What's up?
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Where am I?
Are you ready?
Yeah, where am I
Here
looking?
it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Um.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
I'm
Version
going
2.
2 should be the best.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah.
I wanted more than anything to
I
create a
mean-
sequel that would capture all the magic of the first.
I mean, you're just
I
putting
wanted fans to
mechanics
love it.
together.
No matter how good these gags
There needs
are,
to
they
be
wouldn't stand on their own.
right, yeah.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
You need some sort of storyline to put the mechanics in.
The original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Yeah.
Gracefully, of course.
Yeah.
With respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
It could.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
Yeah.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Sure.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
All right. Oh. Where's Oh. Let me just move myself back down here. And let's play Stanley Parable 2.
This is the story of a man named
Not
Stanley.
skipping. See, there's the skip button.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yeah, the white balloons really aren't doing it for me.
Was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
Of every year.
And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Yeah.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
Something he would never quite forget.
Mm-hmm.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, yeah, that's my cue.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket? There it is!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Not my Joy-Con. I need to put the fox back in the bucket. There we go. Fox is back in the bucket. Fox is back in the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's follow him. Let's follow his guidance. I've messed around with him enough.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Yeah.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yeah, let's do it. You don't
Coming
have...
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, let's go.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
Let's see if the code's
Stanley may have
different.
broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
I love my bucket.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the
I love
bucket's
my
warmth
bucket.
and guiding light pierce the
Let me
dark
just get
clouds
myself
of
comfy in
confusion
here.
and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the bottom of the screen. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
Okay, it's the same. What's that bucket? 2845.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
No, it wasn't me.
The bucket knew all along.
The bucket knew.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's see. Down the elevator. Hmm. Hmm.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Good. 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 Bucket. Oh, jeez. Bucket, you'll be with me forever.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Whee!
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket,
Phew.
which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Let's do it.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
Where?
It really wasn't
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps. After some
TV.
time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well. And a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Yeah. This is
But
a
it
nice
wasn't until
home.
The rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to
Yeah.
feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the
It's
mind
just
control
us.
facility at all.
You and me, Bucket.
He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
With a bucket, we'll pick it up.
Unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this.
Yeah.
The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back.
We need to go
doing it
back.
Over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see
Yeah.
the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually.
Maybe. Oh,
It's what the bucket was counting on.
right.
The two of them waited for a very long time.
It's never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
There's weather
Stanley
effects in this
hoped that he would
game.
one day see weather. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I just need to get in the bucket. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
So, you know how we played around with the elevator?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
So, do you remember last night? Shoot, where was I going with that?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The
It's
broom
home.
closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as
It's my
clear as
bucket.
day This broom closet believes it
No.
deserves the
No, no, no.
bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't
No,
give
no,
in
no, no.
over the
Bucket is mine.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Right?
You can't hand it over.
No, 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 no. I
Getting
can't.
into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I will never hand it over.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends, that your relationship is purely superficial and convenient,
What?
that your life is so banal and meaningless
No.
that you feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner.
How
Well, I've never-
dare it?
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Look.
Go through
Oh.
each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Are you done talking now? Okay. Broom closet. You don't.
I've got you something which I think will help settle
How
this
rude.
once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take our hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Hello, boss. Boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Oh no, the bucket
Was
knew.
the bucket guiding him?
The bucket knew.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
So, this. The elevator. Apparently, when I was messing around with it yesterday, I missed an ending. I missed one. I'm probably going to be wrapping up soon. I do want to get the endings. Yeah. Especially since one of my Joy-Cons is almost dead.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door
Yeah.
that read, Mind
Yeah.
Control Facility.
Let's go. Lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Let's go. I'll probably get... I forgot to do the elevator ending, didn't I?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Yeah.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The Bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly
It's
burst
okay.
into tears
It's
as
okay,
Stanley
Bucket.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that
It's
everything
okay.
would be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Bucket. We'll get through this together,
Was the
Bucket.
Bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the Bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does the Bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I'll help you, Bucket.
No! He screamed into the Bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never!
The idea of him just
His
opening the
unfed
bucket,
the
just,
entire
no!
world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the Bucket.
It's you and me all the way, Bucket. You're all I need.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Or a Bucket
For
life.
he and the Bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the Bucket, up against the world.
Look.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the Bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yeah, let's take down the system. It's you and me, Bucket. I'm gonna...
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the Bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
You ready, buddy? It's us. Oh no! Oh no, it fell! Oh. Let me just drag myself down here. Because it's very dark.
Stanley and the Bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Yes!
They had done it.
We did it!
Stanley and the Bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Bucket,
Freedom was now
this is what it
mere
looks like
moments away.
outside.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The Bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on earth. Both
That's a
of them
goal.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Huh.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait,
What?
what was happening? Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the Bucket not about to be freed?
No, 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 no,
An
no,
unbearable silence
no, no, no,
filled the
no, no, no,
room,
no, no,
lingering,
no, no, no,
unsettling,
no, 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 no,
until
no.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the Bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the Bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the Bucket, and go to any lengths not to part with the Bucket.
No!
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious...
No, no, no,
Bucket in
I'm not
darkness.
giving up the Bucket.
Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the Bucket.
It's you and me,
To be
Bucket.
trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad. Stanley
At least
thought
I'm
to
not
himself.
alone.
As long as I have my Bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out. All of his co-workers were
Oh,
gone.
okay, we're back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab the bucket.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Let's make sure they're still streaming. They are. Alright, I'm gonna set up a raid. And it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have fun. Sure, it's not this game, but we're still gonna have fun. It's Elden Ring. I guess. I haven't played it. But, anyone who wants to come raid... come to me! Alright. Now let's wait for the tame. I'm just watching the time now. Let's go mess around with the bucket a little bit more. Let's go do some endings with the bucket. Wait a second. Is this not an ending?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Just hang out here by the car and listen to the crazy ending.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Okay, raid.
He had left his post during work hours.
Thank you for watching.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something.
Oh yeah, all
occurred to
hail the
Stanley.
mass.
Maybe